Hey guys, how you doing? Live from Johnstown, Pennsylvania. It's Saturday night. From this week from JTT. How's everyone doing? I hope everybody's doing great today. Woo! Had a busy day. In fact, the last 2 days have been busy. I've been going at it like crazy. Um, what the? Okay, I look at my Facebook and check on my feed. It says here, someone check on Larry Stryker. What happened to Mr. Larry Stryker? Now I'm curious now. According to Janelle Ebersol, he's not okay. Oh, never mind. If I'm a betting man, I didn't got a chance to watch SummerSlam, and I bet something happened that made him going crazy. So I'm not going to mess with it. I'm not going to tempt fate. I'm not. I'm not going to ruin any spoilers and all that. I will go crazy. I'm like, no, I'll wait. I'll hold off before I even look at it. So I'm not going to look at any videos and posters. I'm going to try to avoid Facebook because people be putting spoilers up like crazy. I promise they're going to put tons of spoilers on here. But meanwhile, let me check, see if my live stream came on here. Oh, no. Yeah. I look at my Facebook and one of my friends, Mr. Tom Merriman. How you doing, Tommy? How you doing? Try to keep out of trouble, Tommy, on that Facebook will throw you in Facebook jail. I'm telling you, Tom, better be careful. Here's what all I'm gonna say though. He shared something that in a way only Tom Merriman would. I said, my only response is no, you didn't. His response was, this is way too good. I had to share. I'll bet, Tom. I'll bet. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, but meanwhile, let me see if the live stream's coming out. Okay. Yep. And quick look. Say though, he shared something that in a way only Tom Merriman would. Yeah, about 5 seconds behind. Shocker. So for starters, though, like I said, I watched the Fantastic Four last. Literally, I watched the Fantastic Four last week, and I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it. The only thing I'm not too big a fan of was the female super serpent, but the way it was scripted, it worked. They made it work, believe it or not. It made it work. Plain and simple, it made it work, which I'm happy with, no question about it. If I gotta say what I like about like the Human Torch, Johnny, surprise though, won't give it too much away. They gave a lot extra to Johnny, which kind of says like, wow, he's more than just a hell with an attitude. The guy got some brains. Um, Benjamin J. Grimm, the thing. Like I said, we always do think he's a, despite the fact he looks like a rocky monster, he's a pure-hearted, pure-hearted human to the core, and all that. The guy, he's a good guy. He's been romantic, a little bit of a chef. He's a like basically. I love Ben Grimm. I love the thing. He was great. Reed Richards, Pedro Pascal, he did a great job as Reed Richards and all that. He did a great job. Like I said, like he's not the Reed Richards aspect. I'm sorry, Richard Cranston. I'm sorry. I still think Richard Cranston should be given that, but I don't know what the circumstances. Maybe there were um, scheduling conflicts. Where I think he would be the perfect Mr. Fantastic, but it is what it is. Patience Pascal did a decent job. Vanessa Kirby, give her the MVP award for best actress playing Sue Storm. Yes, she crushed it. I had to confess she crushed it. But the biggest surprise of them all, and no, not Herbie the robot, which I think is pretty cool. I think it's cool to have Herbie in there. That's great. But Galactus, they finally got Galactus right. What's with these directors who don't want to be comic book accurate? Are you trying to tell the comic book readers, like, I don't care what you say, I'm going to give you this, you don't like it. But without going too far off the main thing of tonight's live streaming, though, the Fantastic Four, in my opinion, was pretty good. I think they did a great job. I think they did better than the last Fantastic Four, to be honest, though. The one with Jessica Alba, yeah, don't be wrong. I have nothing against Jessica Alba and all that stuff. But Vanessa Kirby is a better Sue Richards, plain and simple. But where do I begin? Well, I start with you say hello to my little friend Deadpool, but you notice here the drink is blue. The one like it's more like blue raspberry Mountain Dew, to be honest, though, but it's blue for a reason. There's a video going around about this woman whose husband cleans around the house. Like she travels around, her husband come in, he cleans around the house. One of the things he does, he changes the toilet, puts something like a blue tablet in there, like a hockey puck, changes the water blue, and she goes into a meltdown. I am so serious. So far, I made it rounds to a lot of video creators and all that. But you think I'm kidding? Check this out. So I can find it. Yeah. You can thank Emily W. King. She's one of the big content creators who brought to our attention. I'm thinking like I kind of shook my head. Like, are you serious? But just check it out. Just check it out.
And I've been married for 17 years. We got to the biggest fight we've ever gotten into, ever, over our toilet water. You tell me if I'm overreacting, because I really don't think I am. Okay, so here's what happened. Every single time I go out of town, my husband's incredible. Like, I travel a lot for work. I come home. He's so great about cleaning the house, doing the laundry, you know, keeping up with the kitchen.
Okay, so far, ladies, she has no complaint. Her husband does the housework. Last time I checked, maybe I'm wrong. Don't see your husband doing the housework. Don't that get your blood going? Don't make your pressure all go up and all that. And like I said, she's appreciative. She's very happy about it. But there's more.
The house is always immaculate when I come home. Somehow this man got it into his head that, you know what would be really cool is if you put one of those giant blue hockey discs in the back of your toilet water so that every time you flush, the toilet comes out blue. The toilet water comes out blue. Like we live at a 7-Eleven or something. So I come home.
7-Eleven? Lady, I do travel. And I do run into a few 7-Elevens. And I don't remember seeing that many blue toilet waters in 7-Eleven. They'll be wrong once in a while, yeah. In fact, the only time I see blue water anywhere is in a porta potty. And I don't think it's from the Tiny Bowl Man. But anyway.
I'm using, like, I go to the bathroom and I'm like, why is the water blue? And he's like, oh, I bought these things to put in the back of the toilet. I was like, what?
Tiny Bowl Man. Let me see if I can find out. This is going back me in my Gen X years. When the Tiny Bowl Man used that commercial, there used to be a legit commercial about the Tiny Bowl Man. They had used to be a big thing about Tiny Bowl. That's not it. Music a fun Tiny Bowl Man. If I can find it. If not, I'm not gonna worry about it. Tiny Bowl? I was like Tidy? Tiny Bowl Man. Hold on. Tiny Bowl Man. See. And let me see if this works. Nope. And no. Here we go. I think it's Tidy Bowl. That's what it is. I think I'm misspelling. That's why. Duh. Hold on a sec. Yeah, I think I may have misspelled. That's why you didn't come out right. Tidy, yes. Tidy Bowl commercial. See if that works. But this is like going way back. I say Tidy Bowl. Now, how we went from Tidy Bowl to segmented bowls? Are you kidding me? Holy moly! I think I found it. I found it. Please tell me I can download it. Yes, I can download it. Okay, folks, it's hang tight. Yep. 1977. Okay, and here it is.
I'm bringing you solid Tidy Bowl now with Ring Guard. You'll scrub less often because Tidy Bowl has Ring Guard to help keep your toilet bowl ring-free automatically.
Cleans and deodorizes, too.
Now Tidy Bowl gives you a choice of lemon fresh blue and pine scented green.
Keep that in mind, lady. He could got green. Green. Maybe we should have waited till St. Patrick's Day for that one.
Tidy Bowl solids won't break like bowl cleaners that come in glass.
Tidy Bowl means less scrubbing for you.
What are you doing at the store? Looking at the aisle of all the things for cleaning items for the house where you thought that would be a good idea. Take me through that. He's like, you're making such a big deal. You're being so dramatic. I'm like, I am not being dramatic.
Yes, you are.
So for a month, I'm flushing the toilet and it's still blue. And I'm complaining about it every day. I'm like, Nick, I can't live like this anymore. I cannot live with the blue toilet water.
Wow, you think it's the blood of the Smurfs? What is wrong with you women?
So literally, we're laying in bed the other night and I just go on TikTok, how do I empty the back of my toilet tank so I can, so that I can get rid of this blue water. I literally
my goodness.
Put in the search bar, how do I empty the back of a toilet tank? He gets up in a fury, oh my God, you're making such a big deal about this. When did you get so highfalutin? Blah, 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 blah. You've changed so much. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, changed so much. We live in a pretty nice neighborhood. It's
okay. Why? What, having blue toilet water is beneath you? I ain't gotten that. You got that bougie? Ew, blue toilet water? Wow.
2024. What are you doing where you think this was a good idea? So that night, he emptied the toilet bowl somehow. I still don't know how to do it. And it's great. It looks good now.
Because you say so? Well, you're female Stone Cold Steve Austin because you say so?
In the main bathroom, but not the master.
This might surprise some of you, but I do
This is Emily. Hear her speak.
think this is a big deal because that man is clearly not appreciated for anything more than toilet water. So yeah, I do think this is a big deal. That man is absolutely justified in his reaction. And honestly, he needs to set some boundaries to ensure respect and appreciation for everything he does in that relationship. And that man better not say sorry when it somehow gets turned around on him.
Fortunately, it's a part two because here's the thing. The idea is when this woman put it on video, I think it's TikTok, if I'm correct, and she thought a whole community of women would be on her side. I promise you, a lot of women saying have you lost your mind? I would kill to have a man how about this? If you're unappreciated, if your man doing work around the house, send him to us. I know this woman got roasted. This woman got totally toasted for being unappreciative of her man. That's just beyond ridiculous. But there's a part two to it. Trust, there's a part to it. There's a part two to this. Check it out.
I was wrong. I've been humbled.
Hold it, wait a minute. What was that again? Repeat again for those in the back. What was that?
I was wrong.
Holy moly! We have a woman who admitted she was wrong on video. And she cannot take it back. She admitted on video, on social media no less, that she is wrong.
I've been humbled.
And humble? Oh my goodness. She got humble. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure more her could take this.
I did apologize to him when he came.
And she apologized. Wow. Ooh, oh my goodness. What's going on? She apologized too? I know a lot of you women out there are losing their minds saying, what do you mean you apologize? What do you mean you say you're wrong? That goes against the sister code.
Came home yesterday and he was like, Jen, that was forever ago. Who cares? I was like, no. I was dramatic.
She took accountability? and responsibility. Ladies, especially you stubborn, very masculine feminazis, take notes. This one looks like we take accountability and responsibility. I know it hurts. I know you'd rather have root canal without the Novocaine and all that, but this is what it's like to take accountability and responsibility.
I just want to tell you I'm sorry. That was a little too much.
A little too much, lady. You went into pure meltdown mode.
We're fine. On to the next fight. Just kidding. He's the best.
I'm about to say what?
Sweet man. Oh no, he got me. We've been gardening all day together. He really is great. I'm folding the laundry. See, I do things too, you guys.
So at least she apologized, but let me point out why this is a
Once again, Emily, let's do a speak.
Deeper issue. There has to be an underlying reason in order to get so upset about blue toilet water. I just don't think that the seriousness of this is being addressed. And a lot of people are in the comments, and I feel bad in a way to bring this up and to even do a second video on this because I truly don't think that she realizes it. But people in the comments, I mean, they're being direct, but they're being fairly kind. Many of them saying that you're going to push a good man away, that you don't realize how good you have it. So whatever it is that's causing you to not see that and to not feel it, I hope it gets addressed because that man does deserve a better you.
Facts. And keep in mind, though, like, ladies, be careful how you come at your man. If your man is actually doing some housework, maybe, do the dishes, maybe clean the bathroom, maybe doing vacuuming, sweeping, let the man do the work, especially his way. As long as you're not trying to wreck the house or make it worse, let him do the work. And no, here's the thing, though. Don't expect the man to do the same clean technique as you. He can have his own technique, and chances are he might be better than yours. So you're not careful. You will not only discourage him from helping you, you might inadvertently push the man away, like Emily said. Boy, you think, lady. Do you have any men to help around the house? Do not be afraid. Let me know in the comments down below. Not Pringles, but close enough. Clover Valley. And the cheddar. Yeah, snacking. In reality, earlier I was making spaghetti with meat, onions. Well, I'm making spaghetti. I was chopping up onions and mushrooms and garlic, brown them in a pan, put them in a bowl, brown the meat, put that in a bowl. Later on, I'm going to finish up the sauce, the tomato sauce itself. It's getting ready. Hopefully, I have that done at least about an hour after I do this live stream. For now, it's not on these, but what are your thoughts on the blue toilet water scandal? What do you think about the lady losing her mind over blue toilet water? I think it's bonkers. Come on. I think I saw a video that she did that as rage bait. And here's what I have a problem with that, though. When you make rage bait video, it's equivalent of poking a bear. Yes, ladies, I go with that one. Poking a bear. The problem when you poke a bear, it's not like you're poking one bear. You're poking a bunch of bears, and some will turn on you real quick. But we're not done yet. So what else I want to talk about? This is pertaining to parenthood, or talks more about, like say, if you're a single mom and you work with a baby daddy, you have a couple of sons. Well, I'm not gonna say too much. I'm gonna let this other lady talk about it because I think she's way more qualified to talk about it than me. Hold on a sec. Me and my infinite intelligence. I knew I forgot something though. Yeah, I did a video about this lady I talk about, addressing how about her son. Just got fun in that. Funny thing, I almost forgot about it. I should get slapped for it. Oh wow, made a lot of videos. Talk much? I think I talk more than Deadpool, and that says funny. But you know what? I'll get push this to the side for the moment. Let me cancel this for a second. Here we go. I want to talk about, another video I saw for me to go like, are you serious? It's one of the things that make it go like, this is not real. Said I find it. And I start off with a question. You're with your girl. You've been together for about like 2 or 3 years. But she's still friends with her ex. So much so that she want to do something nice for him. She want to buy him a Christmas present. How things are going to turn out to be? Well, we don't have to wonder. I could show you. Check this out.
You ignorant.
Getting your ex a Christmas gift is fine.
No, it's not. Here's the thing. He's an ex for a reason. Why are you still even talking to him? The only way that you and your ex should be talking to each other is unless you two had kids together. Once you and your ex broke up and you start a new relationship, cut it off. NC, no contact. Plain and simple. But for some reason, it's still going on. As you can see right here, after 6 years of being in a relationship, he broke up with her on their anniversary, no less, because she said she missed her ex. Are you that dumb? And she would give him a Christmas gift. And he's not happy about it. Don't believe me? Check it out.
It's the humane thing.
Die. You right. It's a good way to tell the Lord that you are ready to meet him.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm dead serious because I feel like at some point...
You and these pseudo boundaries.
What is it with you women have a problem with a man having boundaries? What? I bet money if the roles were reversed, and this woman and this man has this drop dead goods bomb ex, and he feels the same way. Oh, I miss her and all that stuff. I will get a present. You think she'd be cool with it? Nope. She would go to warpath until he has no contact with her. But you know how this goes, how it goes. But let's keep going.
I don't know what that means, so I don't care.
Okay, is it the money?
It's the disrespect, you ignorant.
It's not the money.
It's the disrespect.
We can move past that, though.
No, you can't. Stop lying. The fact that your man don't like the idea you be in contact with your ex and you want to give him a present, you're disrespecting your ex. You're disrespecting your boyfriend. You're disrespecting your boyfriend's boundaries, his concerns. Seriously?
Kiddo, I'm not playing this game with you, okay?
I'm not playing games.
Yeah, because you're with me. I don't know you want to fuck with me because all I do is look up every day and try to live life and try to be peaceful.
I'm not.
And you stress me.
I'm not stressing you out.
Put your fingers on me, man.
Okay, listen. Gift cards and a PS5.
Nobody's getting shit for Christmas.
Okay.
PS5? You don't tell me about to give your ex a PS5. Are you serious? Okay, understand something, folks. PS5, PlayStation 5 is not cheap. If you're lucky, you might follow me about $400 if you're lucky, but it usually go up to $500. You gotta buy it for your ex. Now, for your current boyfriend, yes. For your ex, big fat no.
No, I'm just gonna get him the gift cards and no PS5. But I have to give him something. Like I have to. Like I literally can't stop. I have to get him something for Christmas. I'm sorry.
You can't have you.
I don't want that. I just want to show him my love and appreciation.
Once again, it's your ex. Apparently, she's not over her ex after all these years. You serious? But yet, you're surprised this man. This is why he broke up with her. She had not gotten over. She wants to have the comfort of this guy, but still want to have her ex in the back burner just in case. No. This is why men do not want to get married or get involved with women because they're not all, but some women want to have their cake and eat it too. Yes, I'm with you, but I still want to have a contact with my ex. No, it don't work that way. It will never work good. Never. Oh man. Oh man. I'm I'm not that dude. I'm triggered for this dude. I'm not in this. I feel triggered for him. I'm so like, no, are you kidding me? How you calling yourself be with me, but you want to do something for your ex? PlayStation 5, PS5? No. One of those things that you never thought you ever lived to see, but you see it anyway. Now the video I want to show before. Her name is Ashley from Ashley, I think it's in Ashley, something like that. This woman is spitting bars, so please pay attention here. This is pertaining to like when you have a son who's about like 8 to 10 years old. Please listen, please.
You have children, specifically boys, that are under the age of 8. They're 6, 7, 8. And you are a single mama raising those boys alone. And there is a father that is active and present. He paying child support. He come get them on their weekends. He's there at the football game, basketball games. He calling, checking on them every day. He is a good daddy. Before those boys turn 10, I need you to let those children live with their father. Hear me out. You are a woman. You cannot teach those young men how to become young men. Their fathers need to do that. The more that kids are around us, the more they pick up our mannerisms, our behaviors, our habits, because
Let's play the game so you see what I'm talking about, or what she's talking about exact. That gets you women back was to pay attention.
and you are a single mama raising those boys alone. And there is a father that is active and present. He paying child support. He come get them on their weekends. He's there at the football game, basketball games. He calling, checking on them every day. He is a good daddy. Before those boys turn 10, I need you to let those children live with their father.
All for nothing. She has. It's a great idea. I don't see why not. Why? Tell me why mothers don't want to let go of their sons live with their fathers. Now, it's one thing the father is a violent, abusive monster, then yes. But he's a good father who loves, dotes, take care of his sons. Why not? He paid child support. And the reality is, though, like, at that age, he should be with their father to take notes and learn from his father how to be a man. But let's keep it listening to Ashley.
Hear me out. You are a woman. You cannot teach those young men how to become young men.
Thank you. But here's the scary part. There's a video I reacted to. There's one woman start flipping out because her son is reconnected with his father. And she's swept there like, oh, you don't need a father. I'll be your father. No, man, it don't work like that. Usually, if you want a boy to become a man, you should have him around another man, like a father, or at least a father-like figure, so he can take cues. But there's a reason for it, and she's gonna explain it.
Their fathers need to do that. The more that kids are around us, the more they pick up our mannerisms, our behaviors, our habits, because we're the teachers.
Facts. Facts. There's studies proven that if you have a mother and father, at least they have a mother and father present in the kids' lives, they would do way better than kids without a strong father figure in their lives. Period. People argue, but studies don't lie. Results don't lie. But let's go on.
They are imprinting on us like little ducklings. They're doing everything that we do. They need to be around men.
Plus, I have to add on too. Men will instill emotional discipline. In other words, though, we know to keep our emotions under control way more effectively, as opposed to deal with our mothers. I'm sorry, if you're a man, you would teach your son how to have emotional discipline. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong?
To see what men do. And I know somewhere in your mind, you are going to feel like, oh, I'm so shamed. My son doesn't live with me anymore. He lives with his daddy. I must be a bad mom. Absolutely not. You have done 8 years. Now it's time for your child's father to do 8 years, 10 years, whatever's left.
Facts. Facts. In fact, remember the movie Boys in the Hood? I think got in a fight. And his mother felt like, you know what, it's time for Trey to live with his dad. And it's the truth. And Trey's dad tried to teach him the ways to be a man. It works. There's stories I heard about, I think, in Africa, other countries where they would come, take the boys, so they live with the men so they become men. And it's true. But now you got women, these feminists, these feminazis, they're like, oh, talk to masculinity. No. How about lack of masculinity is toxic? You need a man to be mentally disciplined and mentally strong. You didn't want these weak, effeminate, emotional men running around doing stuff. It'd be bad for everybody. And I do mean everybody.
When boys get to a certain age, they need to live with their daddies. Cancel the child support.
I'm sorry, Ashley. I didn't mean to laugh at you, Ashley. And I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I think it's a great idea. It really is. It's a brilliant idea on paper, except for one problem. You think these women are going to give up the extra money? No. I want to play past this way, even though if the son is living with the dad, she demand child support? No. Come on. She probably, I can hear it now. I want reimbursement. Really? What's the reimbursement for the father? Off the guy, he gets none. That's too funny. Child support, the mother's got to pay child support? Good luck with that. I don't see that. It's a good idea. Believe it or not, there'd be some rare cases and the mother could make the money. Sure. But will we pay child support? Nope, I don't think so.
Send that child with the father. And then you are able to go and work. And now you need to be sending some child support money over to that man. You need to be helping with buying clothes, sports, extracurriculars, because that is what is best for your child. That child needs to be with his loving father to become a young man.
Folks, please let me know in the comments down below. Do you think that these women who would send their sons to live with their father, you think to be okay with that, giving up their child support? I want to hear from you. Seriously, I want to hear from you. If I'm betting, man, I say a majority of them would say, no, you better keep sending those checks. Holy moly. Crazy, man. Crazy. That's too funny for words. Oh, man. So I want to bring up one more thing. Then I got a call. I got to finish up making spaghetti and get some sleep because I got fish tomorrow. Because I'm women keep playing like there's no good men. There's no good men. Yes, there is. You keep ignoring them. And worse, when you get these good men, you still leave them. Well, talk about, you can find the perfect man who checks all the majority of the boxes And that is still not enough. This once again is from Emily W. King. And the more I look at it, the more I go on like, you can't be serious. But unfortunately, it's very terrifying. Even if you be considered a perfect husband, your wife can still divorce you just by simply not being happy or think there's something missing.
I wanted a divorce. And this would probably shock a lot of my friends and my family because I hadn't told anybody. I have been searching for something in my relationship that we don't have for the whole time we've been married, which has been 10 years.
Okay, guys, 10 years. 10 years, now all of a sudden it's like there's a problem? Where was this in the very beginning?
There is not a single thing about my husband in and of himself that I do not love.
Okay, you love the husband. I see no red flags there. Maybe in you, but not your husband.
Let me be very clear about that. He is the most self-disciplined, loyal, hardworking, good person that you could meet on this planet.
Okay, sounds like husband material, but you still want to divorce him. This is going to be Emily W. King. Speak. Please listen.
This is exactly why so many men don't want to get married. Because they could be the most loyal, hardworking, honest, good man, but then they end up divorced. That is scary because if he's literally doing nothing wrong, then what can he fix? But here this man is. He's already doing everything. What's even worse is that this has been going on in her head for 10 years. He probably had no clue. And then she'll give him 6 months to somehow fix it after it's been going on for more than 10 years. It's so unfair. And this is what men mean when they say that it came out of nowhere, that they were blindsided. She blindsided him. She can't say that, well, she told him 6 months ago that it was a problem and it needed to be fixed. And then they end up in divorce. And then she claimed that she didn't blindside him. You did blindside him.
True. Very true. Emily tells no lies. Now, there's a part 2 to it. I think this person did another video about her situation with her husband. I don't think they got divorced yet. I think they're going to try to save the marriage. I hope they do. I hope they do. But let me show you the video first before I'm going further about it. Check it out.
Expectations are for my marriage and what they always have been are not met, right? Which I don't know if anybody's are.
How about, have a hard conversation with yourself while vetting your future husband, so that way you don't have to worry about that in the future.
The reason that pushed me to even bring up divorce and talk about it was the fact that I feel like I can't be myself with my husband. They're coming.
Be yourself. What was you before you with your husband? Was you a 304? Was you a business? What's going on here? Once again, men are not mind readers. Ladies, you better pray that God don't decide. You better pray that the Heavenly Father don't decide that one day, you know what? I'm going to give this man the ability to read your mind. I'm dead serious. Can you picture the day that the good average man can read your mind? Do you know how screwed you ladies would be? What like sneaky, shady stuff you try to pull? The men would see it from a mile away. And you think like the number of women being single is bad? Oh, trust me, that number would skyrocket. And a lot of these men gonna say, you know what? I must go overseas. They're serious. So you expect men to be mind readers? You better pray to God that never happens. That'd be your greatest nightmare. The moment that men can read your minds, yeah, your days be so numbered.
Coming up on our 10-year anniversary.
10 years, and he had to worry about divorce. How nice.
We're going to Mexico, to Cabo, for our 10-year anniversary trip.
Here's the thing. Either A, is going to be something that's going to save their marriage, or B, it'll be the thing that can destroy their marriage, or worse, God forbid, she might find some guy came by the name of Rico Suave, she might do the lambada with.
And we're rewriting our vows. We never wrote vows in the first place. We didn't have vows when we got married. And I'm struggling to write my vows.
Red flag. I bet you any more money, her husband had no problem writing the vows. I bet you money he has no problem writing vows, but in fact, she's struggling. Yeah. If I was a husband, even though she said she wouldn't work and save the marriage, if I was him, yeah, man, keep her eyes wide open because don't be too surprised. She might throw the word divorce towards his way. That's not where they live, but this is the reality he's going to be in.
To write a vow. And I think that's because I still feel very unsure in our relationship. The one thing that we finally talked about this past week together, because it's just been something that since we kind of talked about it and I brought it up and we committed to change and we committed to working on our relationship, I started my own business. He quit his job. Roles have changed. Life has been crazy. And we just haven't come back to talking about this.
So basically, like you said, life happens. They got busy. Things happen. I get that. But at the same time, he didn't forget about her. He did not forget about her completely. He knows what's going on. But the fact you talk about divorce and all that stuff, really? But here's the funny thing. You know that she brought the divorce, not him, which proves that when come divorce, women initiate a majority of divorces. 75 to 80% of the times, and she's college educated, make it 90.
Subject. And I brought it up again because I'm like, I'm going to be honest with you, like writing these vows is hard. I don't feel like we're any closer. I don't feel like anything has really changed since I brought this up 6 months ago, 9 months ago, whatever. And I want to work on our relationship. Like at the end of the day, of course, I could get a divorce and try to go find the love that I'm craving with somebody else.
Oh, sure. Mr. Right is just outside the door, right? Wrong. I hate to tell you this, ma'am. You're an older woman. You're not in your 20s anymore. You're not in your 20s. You're not in your prime anymore. I hate to tell you this. You're not in your prime youth anymore. Right now, if you try to go back in the dating world, try to find so-called love of your life, good luck. Because you're going to be really disappointed because you're going to find these other men, you're going to compare them to your husband, and they're going to fall short, every last single one of them. And in the end, you're going to regret it. There's like tons of videos of women divorcing their husbands only to regret it later. But I digress.
But that's going to come with its own hardships, its own complications, and ones that I'm not willing to take on, right? I love Ryan. He is the best father, okay?
If you're a woman in a marriage having these feelings, you need to take accountability. Because that man is a good man and she claims that she loves every single thing about him. She says that he's not doing anything wrong. Because the problem here is that she is putting on the responsibility of her feelings on him.
Thank you. In terms of happiness, it's on her, not him. It's one thing he's responsible for her happiness. Basically, he's the reason why it's one thing he's responsible why, she's not happy. He's making her life miserable, difficult, yes. But he's not, and he's this great, perfect man. That sounds like a you problem. Stop putting on him.
If she cannot pinpoint and communicate what it is that he's doing wrong in the relationship, then she needs to figure out why she's having these feelings.
Thank you. DK said, like, man, not great communicators. We're blunt. With kind of communication, we're more blunt than a dog. Women would talk in circles, in riddles, entendres, whatever. Everything except direct. Talk straight to our face, period. Just saying.
And I'm going to tell you, there is a high likelihood that it doesn't have anything to do with him. She is, however, willing to take a nice trip to Cabo and renew their vows. Make it make sense.
I'm sorry. Like, I hope their marriage survives. I really, really do. I really hope their marriage survives. I want their marriage to survive so bad. I do. I really, really do. The idea that this man invested his time, energy, forget the finance, that's his time and energy alone. He invested so much only to have that be fleshed out this way because she doesn't feel happy, doesn't feel the way she wanted to feel. Are you serious? This is just like sad for me because now the man's going to be, I know the guy's losing sleep. I promise you that her husband is going to lose sleep on it, and you can't blame him. I guarantee the man is going to lose plenty of sleep because now he's got something to worry about. He got enough on his mind, but come on. But that's just me, though. It's like, it's sad. Let's get that point. You see, and hold on. Check something real quick, because if this is what I think it is. Oh, wow. Hold on. Oh, snap. Hold on. Hold on. I'll make sure I'm not looking at this wrong. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at this carefully. Okay, I won't be able to show if I say another word here. Guys, there's something I want to post up here so that would be no argument, no debate, anything like that. I want to check a two faces. Bear with me. Because, like, it talks about the rise of the she economy. Okay, it's confirmed. It's confirmed. It is confirmed. Okay, to all you modern women, I owe you a huge apology. Seriously, I owe all you modern women a huge apology. Because I was telling all you women that come the year 2040, according to Morgan Stanley, almost 50%, or at least 45% of you modern women is going to be single and childless by 2040. And for that, I was wrong. I apologize. Really, I apologize. And the reason why I apologize because in reality, if I'm looking at this correctly, though, it's not by 2040. No, it's by 2030. So we talk about 5 years from now, maybe less than 5 years from now, believe it or not, about half of you is going to be single and childless. And mind you, this is not from me. Once again, this is from Morgan Stanley. And keep in mind, Morgan Stanley is not in the business to protect your delicate feelings. Morgan Stanley is in the business of making money. They see what the women are doing, how they're moving, and they see like these women are more focused on their careers than starting a family. There are women who are foregoing the family. They say, oh, and the sad part, they make it look like for having a husband and a child, and the distractions go hold them back. Well, you know what? This is what happens if you forego being married and being a mother. You know what you're going to get? Don't get me wrong. You can be very successful, but the only thing you're going to get on top of being successful is one thing: solitude. I don't care how many houses you get. I don't care how many cars you get. I don't care how many bags, shoes, dresses, doesn't matter. At the end of the day, there's no way you're going to be feeling fulfilled because your pride can only carry you so far. Oh, I don't need a man. I don't need a man. I don't need no kids. You can look back, you look at your friends and relatives who do have kids, who became grandparents. I think back when Andrew Tate, yeah, I know you women hate this guy much as you hate Kevin Samuels, but he went to one family gathering with his one grandma. I think it's not grandma, I think it's great grandma. And he described how there's about 70 to 90 people there. And it originated from this one woman. No one talk about the clubs she's been to or the trips. They will talk about her life in general as a wife and mother. I'm going to end this live stream by talking about the one thing is not talked enough about. That is learning. For example, if you want to be a good cook, who's going to teach you? Will a garbage man teach you how to be a cook? Nope. Will the mailman teach you how to be the cook? Nope. You need a cook to teach you how to cook. Okay. You want to drive a car? Who can teach you how to drive a car? Can it be the cook? Nope. Can it be a gardener? Nope. Who could teach you how to be a good driver? Who teach how to be teach how to drive a car? A person who's a driver. You see where I'm going with this? See where I'm going with this? Or someone who's gonna teach you how to read? Someone who knows how to read. Now, what's the point of this? Okay, to all you women, if you want to be a good wife, who are you gonna learn it from? Yeah, if you want to be a good wife, you learn from wives. I hate to tell you this. If your best teacher to teach you how to be a good wife would be an actual wife. Why? Because she had hands-on experience. An actual wife, she could tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt. She could be the one without question say, been there, done that. Now people say like, "Oh, Jeff, are you taking single mothers again?" Some women choose to be single mothers. Some women knew they could become a single mother the moment they lay down with that Pookie Aurelia or the guy she never meant to be with. But that's like, that's like the son needs a father to teach how to be a man. You need a wife to teach your daughter. You need an actual wife to teach your daughter how to be a future wife. Now, chances are you might be like, "Oh, Jeff, you're talking about." I'm not. But you tell me. You're gonna tell me that you're gonna tell me your single, promiscuous friend gonna teach how to be a good wife? Nope. Your single, promiscuous friend gonna teach how to stay single forever. So if you want to become a good wife, learn from wives who have successful, loving relationship, not just any loving relationship. If you see a couple is in a loving relationship, take notes from them, not from the promiscuous single friend. Just saying. Other than that, folks, I want to say thank you for being there. I know there's one person, one, two people watching my live stream and all that. I want to give thanks to them. And I'm gonna go back, finish up my spaghetti, so I'm gonna have that later today. And until then, folks, I'll be talking to you. Hope I'll see you soon. All right? I'm gonna snuggle these guys a little bit, and I'll see you later. Peace.